Alright, it looks like we are good to go. Hello everyone and welcome back to Kubo's Corner. I apologize for the quality of my voice. I caught a little bit of a cold. And to ensure that it was just a cold, I went out and got tested for COVID or the Rona. I tested negative, so that's a good sign. But just to be sure, I am going to get myself retested next week because there's no telling with this new Delta strain, or if it's just a common cold, then I'll be negative again next week. So right now my spirits are high, my hopes are a little high, my body is just lagging behind, but I've decided this is something I got to commit to every Tuesday for now to see how it feels for me, and it feels right to do this. However, that being said, because of the sickness, the brain is also a little lagging behind with the rest of my body, and it's giving me a little bit of an artist block. So in spite of that, I figured, let me draw an actual artist block. Make little cubes, give them some character, and just produce something, just despite my current feelings and predicament. Okay, looks like Restream is up and going, YouTube is livin', LinkedIn is jammin', and Facebook is a groovin'. The only downside is that Restream won't let me know if someone makes a comment on Facebook. It only does that with YouTube, apparently. So that being said, thank you, Clark Baker, my friend, my brother, for coming along and watching this short journey with me today. It will be a short one because, I am trying to recuperate. Plus, it's just going to be something quick and simple. And this is also a fun idea for anyone who ever has, whether you're a writer or an artist or any kind of artistic fiend, give shape, give form to your artist block. That makes sense. Here we go. So let's see here. Right now, number 5 should do it. No, I want a thick. These lines are going to be thick. Yep, there we go. 20 should do it. So there's one cube. Put a layer underneath that. And let's see. Let's go with a purple. And I can get more practice in on the marker simulated piece I have here. And like markers, this will, get darker or lighter depending on how hard I press. So that's something to consider. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and start giving this little block a nice soft purple. And I'm gonna assume that the light is coming in from, let's say, over here on this guy or thing, person. I don't know. I can't think of pronouns. That's what I was gonna go for. Because if you're gonna give form to your own individual artist block, one thought that might be funny is what kind of pronouns would they have? So we got our license over here. So we're gonna add just a little bit, press a little harder for a little bit more shade. And you want to Normally you can use markers in real life to blend, but for that I have this blur tool, which also does the job just as fine. Now, normally I would just go ahead and make this bigger and blend the whole area, but doing it in sections like this, I feel offers this little guy a bit more character, a bit more depth. And also different effect to see how the shades and tone just hit with your light source right over there. So let me go back up to the first layer and let's give him some features like a mouth and some eyes. 16. There we go. Say hello. Mama, why have you forsaken me? Shush. So now we got your cube, your basic cube. Let's go ahead and expand on that a little bit. Make the next one a bit more taller. And instead of pointy curves or pointy ends, let's make it a little more oblongish. As for the face, I don't know, let's make this one a little bit more terrified. Not terrifying, terrified. Give him a little wiggly tongue right there. And just for a little extra measurement of terrifying, let's go give not until you see the whites of their eyes, as they would say. Just right before they come and just wreck your whole holiday, whoever they may be. For this one, let's go with a bit of a light blue. Go back to marker 1, and let's go ahead and go to town on this guy. Whoops! Wrong layer. That's my fault. It's okay. I blame the sickness on that one. So, wee. And for funsies, I did drink a heaping mass of green tea with lemon juice and some honey. The only thing that made it kind of funny for me is that I put the concoction together in an old whiskey bottle. And it just took a while for it to cool down so I can shake it vigorously so to be sure that the honey mixed well with the lemon juice and the tea. Because I am avoiding, when you're got a sore throat like I do, you gotta avoid stuff like actual sugars and milk. Because actual sugars will, with crystals, can really rough you up. So just avoid stuff like sodas, anything carbonated really, because it's just like a pain of 1,000 needles on your throat. Any youngster who drinks soda when they're sick will learn that lesson almost immediately and then repeat it later on in life. So going with the notion that our light source is still right here, so it's going to be almost the entire bottom half will be shaded. Let's go ahead and push as hard as I can right here in the bottom, and a little bit lighter shading here towards the middle. That a little bit smaller. There we go. Nice. I like it. Loving it. A little bit of more sense of dread. Now I'm just going down in here towards the bottom teeth. Just clean that up just a little bit. But while I'm here, just fix that up a little bit here. Spruce it up there. And let's add some more shading to these bad boys right here. There we go. Now, so the mouth, we're going to do the same thing in terms of how we're coloring it. And since this little cube is a little bit of a monster, let's go ahead and give him a light green tongue. A face like that, I can imagine it's screaming a little bit like those rabbit characters from the Rabbit series, or I forget where they're from. Someone will remind me later where those Rabbids guys came from. The last thing I saw them in was a Super Mario Brothers game. So basically, the short version is, for those guys, they're Nintendo's answer to DreamWorks and Illumination's Minions. And this is a slightly different shade of the red I was using before, but that's okay. No big deal. Please forgive me because I am sick. So you might hear some not unpleasant things now and then. There goes the voice. Let me shoot a little bit darker for this. As long as I press light up here, like so, it will be fine. Just fine. Just dandy. Don't know where I'm going with that, but you know, it is what it is. Let's really go to town on this bad boy over here. Change that up density back down. There we go. It's a little better. Ooh, pardon me. Oof, that came out of nowhere. Although that reminds me, everyone, if you're listening at this point, take a moment to have to yourself and go get and hydrate yourself. Go get water. Drink water. You need it. Your body loves it. Your body craves it. You deserve it. hop to it. There we go. Just blend down here, but leave the top more defined like that. I want to say one quick thing though. Sometimes shading one side of the stroke like this can have a real, give it just a different impact the further you go from one side to another. Depending on if you go from inside here like this as opposed to outside from over here like that, you have all sorts of gradient style funs. So if you ever, new to gradients or new to blendings, just always practice with it and just have fun with it. See where you can go with it, see where it takes you. You might like where you end up. So back to blending this son of a gun. Although originally conceptualizing this gave me an idea for something I might want to do in the near future. And it involves otherworldly beings and multivitamin gummies. That's all I'm gonna say for now, until I find something more solid to get on and try out with. Alrighty. Next block. Oh, there we go. Just lagged at me a little bit. That's all right. Let's see if we can draw something for him to be terrified at. Jade green. I'm feeling this little monster right here is going to be like a jade green. Back to the bottom layer. And yeah, I'm going to shade it depending on, using this as a light source. Ooh. Ooh, yes. This feels a lot more smoother than before. Make that a little bit smaller. Density back down to where it was before. There we go. And let's give him a bright turquoise tongue. Go. I laugh at this sickness. Oh, it's got me good. Oh, that's no bueno. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, I'm not feeling pretty, folks. I am definitely not feeling pretty at all. Oh. We have, from the original block to making it all loopy, wiggly, squiggly, take it all over the place. No.
Sit down, take in the sunshine. Oh yeah, take in the sunshine.
think for this one I'll go with a nice orange. That looks good. Let's see.
Let's have a conversation. Hey, sit down, take in the sunshine.
Apparently I have a notification on Discord. Oh, nope. If that's what I think it is. Sorry if I was just taking a moment. Because I am still broadcasting these sessions on there too. Okay, so back to business. There's almost a story being told here, like, this guy, he's just here for the pizza. He heard there would be pizza today. And this poor sap is getting heavy simped and flirted with by this little guy right there. And he's probably not sure how to take it. And that one is just having their ship come true. Actually, I'm gonna make a little guy in the background. Make him gray using the black And if you're saying, hey, almost half his whole body is like that, well, there's Method to My Madness. You'll see why in a second. This guy's taking, oh no. Oh no, look at that. I did it again. I did the line art and the coloring on the same layer. I blame you good people today. How dare you? You let me get away with this. How I blame you. You tricked me. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Thankfully I can easily fix this. Oh, Duvar! You tricked me again. How could you? How could you? Oh, excuse me. Alright, so back to business as usual. We're all in the correct layer. No one has to get hurt. We're all groovy. A little bit harder in the blending. And blend it from up here to bring in some of the white, just to kiss the top of this one. And why kiss the just top of that? Well, unbeknownst to you good folks and to these guys up here, he's just nice being he just keeps himself nice and warm by the campfire. And this current music is a little too smooth for my taste, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. I'm just gonna skip that one too. Blend this all nice together. Got a nice dark mysterious figure in the back with just dreaming of arson. That being said, I am not condoning or advocating people go commit arson. No. That's just a little shout out to a certain friend of mine who I'm hoping at one point will see this. There we go. And they got a nice little warm glow right in the front of them, right there. I think I got enough time and energy in me for maybe one or two more. I'm probably going to call it a day from there, folks. I apologize, but like I said before, I'm down with what I'm assuming and hoping basically is just a cold. I still have a sense of taste, so that's a plus and a good sign for me. Let's show this guy over here. There we go. A little extra depth to him. Now here, I realize, they should be more like cubes, and cubes have depth. You see that. Couple sheets over here. Let's blur it up. Make this a little bigger. So that some of that white from the outside can shine on that back. There we go. Not too much, just a little kiss of it. Over here, and wine pen. I just make this one little brooding son of a gun. Make him a little frumpster. I'll just go ahead and add like a different shade of red in there too. Not that light. There we go. There's a nice brooding mice there. Brooding, brooding, brooding. It's what he loves to do. Brooding, brooding, brooding. Kind of ironic. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and bring these two guys together. Make a different set. Close out one. And let's make these guys just a little bit bigger. And just so we can get some variations from them, I'm gonna go ahead and move these two closer to Broody McKenzie over here. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and combine those. They still have the original right here. That's okay. Clip out that pseudo light source right there. Oh, hang on a second, I got a visitor. Come in. Okay, thank you. Alright folks, I think we're gonna call it a day here. Thank you for tuning in. Let me just go ahead and move the other guys really quick before I end it all. I mean, not end it all, but you know, you guys know what I mean. Clip these guys here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If anything, I hope you were able to enjoy today's stream. Oh boy. I am, once this is over, I'm probably going to lay down for a little bit. So, to everyone who decided to tune in, or was able to tune in, thank you for coming along with me today. I wish you all the best, and I will see you guys next time around here in Koopa's Corner. Bye-bye.